Pô, não filma minha cara aí, pô. Confio, não é?
Yo my YouTube family, we're back again with a new video. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Click on the bell icon so that whenever I upload new videos, be notified. We're not going to waste any time. We're going to dive into this one. So this one's about armed robbers in Brazil. They're using humans, innocent civilians, as shield to go and rob banks. They're strapping them to cars and all sorts, so that if the police want to shoot or like prevent them, they will not be able to, because they have innocent people in front of them, and in a way the police will have second thoughts on shooting. So this way the armed robbers can go on and commit their crimes. So you guys must have seen the clip at the beginning of the situation, and also we're also gonna listen to this video by Scarcity Studios. Big up Scarcity Studios every single time, you know, the plug. Yeah, let's listen to this.
Appreciate you joining me today, and this is a breaking news story coming from Brazil. In a city called Aracatuba, a gang of 20 armed robbers went through the city using civilians.
Wait. 20 armed robbers. No one, not two, not three, not four, not five, not six, but 20. Hi, that's an army. That's an army. Wow. Brazil is crazy. I've always heard that Brazil, in terms of crimes, they're crazy. It's mental. Let's continue.
Human shields and setting bombs.
Right.
Yo, this is a gang of 20 armed robbers went through the city using civilians as human shields and setting bombs up in different places in order to rob 3 of the biggest banks in the country. This occurred yesterday, and they strapped the civilians to the outside of their cars and drove for the city and shot at police. They had machine guns, they used bombs, and they used drones as well, and are thought to have raided 3 banks in the city that is 290 miles away from Sao Paulo. And it started at around midnight. Raiders attacked the local police stations and blocked roads into the city using burnt-out cars and stopped reinforcements from arriving. And they took locals as hostages to walk for the city and make sure they couldn't get attacked. At least 3 people died in the raid, and 2 of them were civilians, and 1 of them is believed to be a robber, the Globo newspaper in Brazil has reported. Nobody knows the fate of the rest of the hostages, and 1 woman who was kidnapped at gunpoint and thrown into the truck told journalists she had escaped into a nearby hotel. 1 victim said the armed men stopped the car and threw me onto the ground. They put us onto the truck and strapped us there. We were praying the whole way. They stopped at the bank, pointed the gun in my face several times, and I had to beg for my life. The entire city has been placed in lockdown, with police warning that bombs have been scattered throughout the streets and locals should stay inside. 1 photo shows what appears to be a sophisticated bomb with a proximity sensor attached to it, meaning that if anyone gets too close, it could explode. The raid began when the robbers hijacked and burned at least 4 vehicles, using the wreckages to block the road. 1 was placed outside the headquarters of the local military police and trapped the officers inside. 2 more were placed on the main highway, and raiders then moved to the city centre, where a 4th vehicle was burnt out near to a string of banks. And the banks they hit were the Banco de Brazil, the Banco Safra, and the Economica, and they took an unknown amount of cash. It is said they started taking hostages and people at the point when they started to go inside the banks. The bombs were fitted around the escape routes to stop people from following them. And at least 4 people were caught in the crossfire during the shootings. 1 person was shot during the raid, while 1 other person, a cyclist, was hit by 1 of the bombs. The mayor of the city has said that the police have been forced to stand back due to causing civilian casualties, and the police can't go on with the attack. They can't confront them because there are too many lives on the line. I'm not sure how that makes sense when he said 12 o'clock at night, and shouldn't the streets be empty? I'm not familiar with the city, so I could be wrong, but at 12 o'clock at night there shouldn't be that many people on the street. The gunmen were walking through the city firing shots, and CCTV footage shows the convoy going through the city, and also one of the bank raids as well. At least 10 people were strapped to the vehicles, and some of them were left on the bonnets, and one was on the roof. The Brazilian police have said this is the same modus operandi that was used in 2017 by a similar gang that raided headquarters and the cash transit company. There is also rumours as well that narco gangs do this to show the authorities that they are in charge and dominant in the country. During the raid in 2017, 30 men surrounded the headquarters of the military police in a similar fashion. They used dynamite to blow up safes and load banknotes and made their getaway. 2 more trucks were hijacked, and similar raids were also carried out in other destinations in the state back in 2018. A lot of media outlets have reported they believe the group responsible may be the First Command of the Capital, or the PCC. These are mercenaries, they say, that do dirty work, and these attacks typically target small or medium cities. They target ill-equipped police forces without the best training. Because bear in mind, some of these narco gangs have got military training. These have unlimited resources, and they spend a lot of money in order to make sure that it goes to plan. The most recent attack took place in July last year, and they destroyed one of them with explosives and also took hostages. Brazil is said to be the world's crime capital. Brazil is the home to many organised criminal gangs, that the police have said, and these gangs operate out of the favelas, and the lawless inner city areas are largely left to run themselves. On average, in 2018, there was a murder in Brazil every 10 minutes, and it was ranked the top 10 in the world relative to population.
Wow.
So this is shocking news coming from Brazil. My condolences to the family of anybody that has lost their life. I'll definitely keep you updated, and the full footage is available on the website, as YouTube won't allow some of the footage to be shown. And I've got about 15 minutes worth of footage, so make sure you go over to the website to check it out. And any...
Wow. Brazil has that reputation, like he said, like the crimes there, serious crime, crazy, organized criminals, like him. No, it's mad. Oh, we just praise that for those people that may have lost their life, may God grant their family peace, and you know it's going to be a tough period, losing your close one, and as a result of this, and also any other hostages that these criminals are holding. May God keep them safe and let them be released. At the end of the day, these people, they come to rob, and if money is what they want, let them just take the money and go. Because money comes and goes. But if life is life, you cannot get your life back. You know, you only have one life. And it's crazy how they organize this thing. It's mad. Serious organization. Weapons. The police are not even able to do anything because they're not fully trained. And also, like you mentioned, there's civilians. There's civilians there. Wow, it's mad. Oh my God. What do you guys think that they should do though? What do you guys think? What do you guys think of this situation as a whole? Comment down below, like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace and love out.